Hi chat, and welcome to a slightly belated Fate read.
Think about it. We're on time in a few months.
No, we're not doing a DST thing.
Think about it.
I thought about it. I don't think so.
Okay.
That being said...
Hello, everybody.
Hello. That being said, it is just late enough that it is my time to take titty pills at the start.
What a great tone setter.
What a great tone setter. Let's get your estrogen together, you girlies, and start reading... Ooh! Fireworks!
Are you serious? Okay, now that's a tone setter.
I almost choked on my estrogen.
Based? Me and my girlfriend?
No, I think there's something there. I think yeah. I'm thinking now about... Because everything in my brain revolves around the concept of handlers and pilots, I'm immediately thinking about the forcing of the battle hormone cocktail for the pilots, which obviously includes estrogen.
I have been so much more insane since I started taking estrogen. That shit makes you kill.
It really does. It really does.
I mean this metaphorically, but it really does.
I used to be an average boy with some slightly out there kinks, and now look at me, I'm a cannibalism girly.
You're an absolute freak. You just noticed Tiny Anya? It's my favorite staple of these streams now.
Yeah, she's been getting smaller since the first stream. She used to peek from behind my shoulder, and now she's just clinging to my hair. Like, I don't know where she gets to most of the time.
It's really easy to lose me. I'm like one of those spiders that escapes from you.
For all I know, there's a whole nest of Anyas behind my closet.
Where there's one Anya, there's often more, because they signal the presence of a larger nest and potentially overpopulation problems.
Did you slap the one of the big Anyas with the hand against the floor and like a 1,000 tiny Anyas to scroll up your arm?
It's like those little freaks from Smiling Friends.
Oh. Be careful with the nano Anyas. They can debone a mage in 10 seconds flat.
They can strip a carcass down to bone in 10 seconds flat. Oh, we're looking at cups today.
We're looking at cups today. There's just a little Grail gaming. Don't worry about it.
Grail gaming.
There's the Holy Grail blushing, and there's Grail Kun. Don't worry about it.
Why does the larger Anya, the larger of the two Anyas, not simply eat the other? I'm imagining like Saturn devouring his son, but it's two Anyas.
I think you could.
I think I need to draw that.
Yeah.
That's so fucking weird.
Oh. 93.2%. Isn't that beautiful?
It is.
So, I don't think we're going to be getting it, but because we didn't start the day, there's a non-zero chance that as soon as I click play, we may be going into an Angra scene. Let me stream to you.
Please do. Don't be like
Steve.
me and forget.
Yeah? That was so funny, though. That was so incredibly funny.
I would never be like Steve.
I need you to also understand I hadn't clicked record until now because I don't need to like catch the whole prelude to the streams. So the very first thing recorded in today's stream is I could never be like Steve.
I would never. You couldn't make me.
Aha, I fucking knew it. Oh boy, okay, we're starting like this.
We're starting all right.
Did you want to go get your heart monitor?
Do you mean that?
Nah, it's fine. I'm sure this will not make you completely vaporized like last time.
We'll fucking see.
There's a hole in my chest. Something warm is spilling out of the wound, and something cold invades me in its place. A dreadful yet calming feeling. This is death. I feel a little pain and a little comfort in this peaceful darkness. It was 8 days before the beginning of the 5th Holy Grail War. I arrived in the city of Fujuki and began preparing for the battle. After learning the topography of the location, I decided on the hiding place that could become my base. With everything perfectly prepared, I summoned a servant. Unlike all the work I have done until now, this process made my heart swing. It was not the joy in anticipation of fighting. 2 things happened that made me happy for the first time about my duties. Uncertain of myself, I asked in trepidation if he was in any way dissatisfied with having to form a contract with me. To which, the servant I summoned replied, "Wait, did internet skip? Oh no! There's 0 drop frames on my end. That was YouTube in its entirety."
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I'm pulling back. Chat didn't see it. I don't care. I'm pulling back.
We just started to it.
Yeah. There we go. 8 days for the beginning of the 5th Holy Grail War. I arrived in the city of Fujuki and began preparing for the battle. After learning the topography, I decided on the hiding place that could become my base. With everything perfectly prepared, I summoned the servant. Unlike all the work I have done until now, this process made my heart swing. It was not the joy and anticipation of fighting. 2 things happened that made me happy for the first time about my duties. You told me to cross the ocean. You said to travel around the wide world. Uncertain of myself, I asked in trepidation if he was in any way dissatisfied with having to form a contract with me. To which, the servant I summoned replied,
Back in the past, I once fought alongside a warrior woman. I can see a trace of that woman in you.
His laughter felt so good, it made my unease feel ridiculous. It's not that I was betrayed. It's just that they had unshakable hearts from the very beginning. I was all show and never decided on the self that every person must have by the time they reach adulthood. I never had any confidence, focusing entirely on forging the armor of my autonomous self. I was never able to forge my living self. My inner self, weak and cowardly. I have been disappointed by the world ever since the moment I was born. You go through each day as if it was work, my father used to say. That's because I had given up. I was unable to hope, and by having no hope, I let every day pass me by. But that's because I was scared of everything. In truth, I wanted to be rewarded more than anyone else, and yet I continued deceiving myself, pretending to be wise. In truth, I could have enjoyed those days like an ordinary person could, and yet I continued averting my eyes because I could lose it all one day. In truth, being like this is so easy. I want to overcome this weakness so much that I have accepted it, but I can't bear that I'll live out my life to live my life, feeling this miserable. Feeling so miserable. To be honest, I didn't want to die. Oh,
I love Bazette so much.
she's so good. And then I fall down to this place. The hell I kept on tasting with every repetition. The bottom of the pot, made solely from the resentment and hatred of the dead for all living beings. Being here is painful. It cannot possibly be compared with the previous sense of peace. Having suffered through death already, I feel like I will lose my mind having to suffer here afterwards. It lasts for but a few minutes before revival, yet this feeling still makes me nauseous every time. First time I experienced it, I called it hell.
I do not know whether that place is what people call hell or not. But what I do know is that it was hideously repulsive. To one possessing a mind, that is the foulest pit imaginable.
But that's not right. This is not hell. This is not the place the dead fall down to. My hell and my rebirth was the peace I felt a while ago. That's why this is... I had realized it long ago. Is that so? That's weird. I don't feel anything special though. It's like, before I realize it, I'm here. This is where he came from. The way the thing called Angra and Caren was before putting on its disguise. It is the place where he remained before forming a contract with me. And this is where he will return once her contract ends this false world. Yet there is no pain in it for him. A place that is nothing but suffering to a human like me does not bother him in the slightest. His memory is his everyday life. Prison, plunder, abuse, contempt, an eternal void. And at the end of the suffering, having affirmed the ugly side of humanity, a selfless trance. No happiness, no sadness. Not to mention suffering, nothing exists there. It is the Pure Land.
Hey.
Yeah?
I think I was right. I shared some theories with you.
Mm-hmm.
In between streams.
You sure did.
And I think I was right.
You may be on the money. If nothing else, it is thematically very fitting to what we're seeing here.
I think I'm right.
He's a void stranger. God, don't make me cross over with fate. This was the life of a certain youth, said to be the epitome of all the evil in the world.
Isn't it epitome?
Epitome? I don't know! I never said that word.
You don't. Sorry, you don't have to squeak about it. That was a genuine question on my part.
Sorry. But all that blank space is already starting to get filled. Once the picture is finished, he will simply return to that place. No matter how artificial it may be, this Holy Grail war is his ideal world. We don't trust the likes of him anymore. But I wonder why is he trying to make this wish end? I wake up from my slumber. It was the most vivid death I had until now, yet I also feel calmer than ever before. No, maybe they're just frozen solid. With my reason and emotion, the way I am now, I can do anything, no doubt. Yo, up already, Master? Glad to see you nice and calm. Post-death clarity. Oh, they do call it the little death, so imagine the big death.
Imagine the big death.
Wow.
That's so funny.
Same as always, I can see Avenger's figure in the corner of the room, occupied with the puzzle. It's getting on my nerves. He's supposed to be my familiar, yet he does nothing the way I want him to. If you're originally a formless shadow, how about I locked you up in an insect cage? Still full of vigor, are ya? You sure can take a hit. God, don't invite your ex-servant, no less. But you look like you still won't put up with it. Wicked luster. By your ex-servant, like...
By your ex? That's crazy.
Yeah. A flame lights up again in my chill mind. What the fuck are they doing out there?
Celebrating, obviously.
Like, but you do realize that you are getting every single one of those. It's not like they're, like... It's not like a lot of fireworks and you're only getting a few. Those are the only ones happening. They're like popping one every minute or two.
Maybe they were like, oh, they're doing the fate read. Hang on. And then they had to go get them.
What I can't let slide isn't his loose manners. It's this air of a villain that he assumes.
I'll remind you. Why? This Holy Grail war is not just my own desire. No, there's someone who has yearned for it far more than I ever did. I do not understand. Our wish is one and the same. So why are you trying to end it?
I shot with clenched fists. More than why I had been betrayed, I want to know how he feels. And yet... I give up. I'm bored. He utters right away. Up until now, I have done nothing short of a stellar job of hiding my own emotions.
Avenger.
Hey, don't glare at me like that. Look, you gotta be satisfied too, right? Getting to enjoy the Holy Grail award to your heart's content, even finding out most of the details and all of that. But you know what? There wasn't a single thing here you actually needed. Well, you know, cutting it off myself is kinda against the rules for familiar, but this has gone on long enough. Let's tear up our contract, Master. Do that, and the story ends here. Knowing full well what it means, Avenger holds out his hand.
I'm obsessed with this.
I cannot do this. I've crossed paths with many up until this point, but once I've taken another's hand, I can never let go.
Avenger, can you still see me?
Hey, wait a minute. Someone doing their thing for so long that it begins to make them miserable? Where have we seen this before?
This is a new theme. I don't think this has existed before now.
Archer.
No. It couldn't be.
It couldn't be. It couldn't be, no. I didn't know if you were doing a bit or generally misremember.
Oh no. I was just doing a bit. I really don't like that. The two are so indistinguishable with me that this happens all the time.
It's okay. Avenger's body wavers ever so slightly. As I thought, he has all but returned to the void already.
Just so you know, I have no intentions of stopping this Holy Grail war, much less going back to being a corpse.
I see. Well, if my master says so, ain't got no choice but to keep the contract going. But in that case, I guess all that's left is to have the real winner of the war break the Grail again, huh?
That can't be possible.
Oh, sure it is. After all, he's done it once already. Didn't I tell you? It's a reproduction of the 5th time. If the same guy who smashed it before makes it to the Holy Grail, ain't gonna be so surprised when he smashes it again.
Right. That's...
Angra removing the little headband and it's just the spiky hair with no obstruction now. Avenger's last trump card. No. It's the final act before the curtains fall, planned from the very beginning.
Avenger.
Huh? I pinned the black shadow to the wall.
I wish I had done this sooner. Even though you're supposed to be my servant, you've disobeyed me far too many times.
I leave no room for a counterattack. I'll use a command spell right now. There's no cage around to confine him? In that case...
The likes of you might as well just become my left arm.
Oh!
Oh?
Oh my god!
Oh?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Sorry, that heavy breathing was mine, but it did work coincidentally. Excuse me?
With this, he can no longer go out and meet the winner of the Holy Grail War on his own. I do not want to die. I do not want to kill him either. Therefore, from here on, I will protect the Holy Grail.
I will not cancel the contract. Angra, anyone who says they will end this world is my enemy, even if it's you.
God! Come.
Becoming their master's torn off arm, where have we seen this before?
Come. Let us continue the Holy Grail War. The Holy Grail is mine. This wish is mine. I won't let anyone destroy them. absorbing a demon into your left arm is the coolest, most chuny thing you could feasibly do, Bazette.
It's really sick.
Oh, we got more church time? Okay.
Please.
A girl unknown to me is waiting at the church. Whether it's the first time or the last, it has no meaning here. She's something that never existed to begin with. She's everywhere and nowhere, just like him. The flow of time is irrelevant here. If I'm not mistaken, I am visiting this place for the 4th time, baby! There's nothing to do at the church. Emiya Shiro should have no more unfinished business over there. Well, at this point, 1 or 2 more detours couldn't hurt. I just waste some time. Everything just piled on one after another so quickly, both my mind and body are fatigued. It might be a poor motive, but I'll have that woman impart me with some of her vitality again. Wow. Hey, James! Hello.
Hello, hello. Huh?
The music abruptly stops. Caren vacantly stares at me as if she had just seen a ghost. Are you stopping? You haven't stopped for anything, even once until now. Returning her stare, I take my usual seat. Oh, James, you missed Bazette using a command spell to suck Angra into her fucking arm? Wow. Having come all this way, even this pew was comfortable. Hey, what's wrong? Why don't you keep going? Don't mind me and just play like you always do. I'll wait until the end. I throw out a few jeers.
No. If you have something to discuss, I will attend to it now.
That's rare. You're telling me this antisocial woman actually had the capacity to be considerate this whole time? Though I would have liked her to have shown it on the first or second visit. Right now, having my needs attended to just bothers me. Someday, I'm going to teach her how to read the mood if I ever get the opportunity. Nah, it's fine. I've just been feeling tired, so I want to get worked up. Just ignore me and do what you always do.
I will continue playing. But what do you mean by that?
Oops, it doesn't seem that she liked the expression get worked up. I'm saying that I get energized. Genki, I recognize. That organ playing of yours is great for recharging. Listening to it just sends a shock through my brain. And satisfied, Caren turns back to the organ.
I love the sprite work in this VM so goddamn much.
Yeah. Apparently, she can't understand how getting worked up and shocks are related. In any case, the performance resumed. Life is breathed into the non-existent organ once again. Her thin fingers covered in wounds touch the keyboard. For the 4th time, the grating melody reverberates in the chapel. Surprisingly, it feels like it's different than before. Perhaps because the performer's fingers were filled with passion. Waves of sound that were only vaguely irritating before now clearly stimulate my nerves. Just like that, I clearly feel my irritation turn to anger, and finally, the rationality I decorated myself with dissolves. I don't know who's saying this because there was no audio.
I think it's a callback to another quote, but I can't remember who.
Is there no? Oh yeah, it was her asking Shiro Angra.
Is there nothing you find beautiful?
A woman said something like that. My feelings like that had long since gone away. I feel at ease now. All I need to do is see things for what they are. Having personal sentiments is a burden in many ways. And yet, why? Stop screwing around. Yeah, if it wasn't blatantly and plain obvious this is about Angra up until this point, that CG makes it exceedingly obvious.
Mm-hmm.
A glimpse of a strange landscape flashes before my eyes. I don't understand its significance. Just a desolate wasteland, a summit far above the ground where the air is thin. But why do I recall that now? An irrelevant thought that could not fade even if cast away. It's not just the feeling of hatred that remains, but the scenery that has burned into my eyes as well. Stop screwing around. Why am I remembering this kind of place? There shouldn't be anything. There shouldn't be anything there. Nothing. I can't let my heart waver. It's too late now. I can't allow myself to embrace something like sentimental thoughts. It's not like the past will change just because I remember it. I mustn't turn it into something beautiful out of some mistaken sentiment, some mistaken fantasy. I affirm things the way they are. I mustn't think that things which aren't mine belong to me just because of nostalgia. Your pride isn't having nothing. Your meaning isn't being nothing. When you fabricate something that doesn't even exist, you become no different from a meaningless sacrifice. Even so, it's still true. It's true that nothing existed here. But hadn't I wished for there to be meaning in that? Her performance is over before I know it. As far as my goal of regaining some vitality goes, I can't help but say it was a letdown. And then, I realize Caren is standing in front of me. Now that I think about it, does she want something from me?
I thought you would no longer be coming here.
Same. I wonder why. I must have not been thinking. Here I thought I'd be revitalized, but instead I've been drained.
You were the one who said to continue. Did you not like my playing?
Huh? Well, yeah, I've got no problem with your technique. I'm amazed you can last all the way through, all wrapped up in bandages like that. I'm impressed. Hey, wait. Could it be that you're actually really good at playing the organ? Johnny likes the idea of Caren playing with someone's organ until they're drained, huh?
I can boast that I'm second to none. Refining my strong points is my hobby.
You seem confident for once. I see, so you were good at it, huh? I've done something rude. What would she do if I said I'd been appreciating it with the same mindset as watching a school play?
I'm glad you understand. Incidentally, I'd like to hear about which part of my performance you didn't like.
Well, the part where I get sleepy from listening to it. I'm not saying to use electricity, but you should try to liven it up a little. Also, that whole accepting of everything style is boring. I want to hear you really rail against the establishment, like, it's so emotional you start kicking the keyboard.
Watching a school play fills me with rage too, Angra.
And it'd be perfect if you had some heavy distortion.
Oh, jeez. Isn't that a fault of the piece, rather than of myself? Furthermore, perhaps the person listening has bad taste as well.
What, is the audience member being rude?
To the point of being beyond words. There's nothing in my vocabulary to express it.
I turn away and try not to laugh. I thought this was a hard woman to understand, but I see. She reacts like this when you poke at something she's proud of.
What?
Play Freebird!
Play Freebird!
Nothing, just dealing with something that welled up a bit. You're kinda stubborn, aren't you? Your music teacher must have had a hard time training you.
Please do not make assumptions about me by your standards. Besides, I should already have related my personal history to you. Because I've been isolated, wouldn't you think that I am self-taught?
Huh? Surely you have at least a music teacher. There are proper rules in your sound. Something like the will of the player that has been passed along to the hands of many people. Your organ isn't something played for yourself, right? Your playing is woven from many people, a universal music. Only technique can be refined through self-study. A genius cannot construct a concept that transcends time. If those who shine through their talent are the flowers of the tree, then those who shine through their heritage become the trunk and nurture of the tree. Well, leaving aside that sort of complicated talk, having someone teach you is the fastest way to improve. You probably prioritize practicality over appearances. That's what I meant by stubborn. I think you're the type that does her best for something she really likes, but...
I cannot agree with your conjecture. However, it's true that, as a special exception, I had an instructor, and time set aside for me to learn music. Although I did run into a few problems along the way.
See? You don't get discouraged even when being scolded, as though you don't really take any damage. There's something in you that other people just can't change. Who's the one who said that she has no self again? Really, all you church folk are so thick-skinned. Wicked laughter. Huh? What's putting me in such a good mood? I don't know if it's because of the entertainment or if it's because I'm feeling a bit careless, but I'm getting a bit high. On the other hand, she became stiff and stood still. It seems that something had struck home for her too.
Am I really that thick-skinned?
Yeah, enough to rival your predecessor. She looks a bit stiff as she searches for words. I observe this rare moment of clumsiness. Perhaps I'm in an uplifting mood because my senses have relaxed. Desires I pretended not to see until now begin to pulse in unison with my heartbeat. Oh! Oh! Whoa! 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 There's a subtle sound like the tearing of thin vinyl. The scent of blood spills out from the bottom of her basement. What? What's wrong? Your period?
It's only a wound opening up. I apologize, but
Yeah, Elmu Buckaroo. Sorry, that was completely my fault. You okay there?
Fine. I'm literally fine.
There we go. I moved to the seat behind me. Now that I'm a bit further away, the scent of blood is fainter. That must be tough on you. Still wandering the streets at night even with your wounds opening up. That's right. I recalled you dutifully come searching for me at night on the fourth day.
That's right. Until the recreation of the Holy Grail War ends, every fourth night I must go out into the streets. Of course, that's not the sole reason for my fatigue. Recently, I've started an imitation of a demon exorcism.
Steve? No, that is the worst possible thing you could say.
Hey, Steve. Like, -20.
Aww. I wasn't actually paying attention. To be honest, just because the smell of the blood is fainter now, doesn't mean that I'm completely in control. For instance, my eyes are fixated on the wounds hidden by those white bandages. And by those slender arms and shoulders that seem as if they'd break just by being held down. Or even my hair white belly wet with blood that surely is fresh and in season like those sweet fish skewers. Is the exorcism going well?
No, not in the least. I've performed many exorcisms before now, but I have to say this kind of case is a first for me.
So this one is a Tothy. Red blotches surface on her bandages. Lashes. Raw. I'd thought that she was like a doll, but she was plenty fresh and rare.
In terms of strength, it would be among the weak. But there is one thing different about it, and that is throwing me off. I mean, this demon is harsh with me.
Huh? Doesn't it go without saying that demons are harsh?
No. As a rule, demons are gentle. Regardless of the result, they are the imaginary element that understands one's pain and attempts to remove it. Depending on perspective, one can view them as allies to humans. No matter what happens, they do not rebuke human.
I feel like she's tempting me. Her hands are folded in prayer, fingers intertwined. Her wounded body reminds me of. And yet this is something dedicated to God, not intended to be offered to a demon. Someone who does nothing but accept things as they are. A convenient sacrifice that accepts sin without reason. Oh, mamma mia! Oh, mamma mia!
I...
Get the heart rate monitor now!
Do you want me to?
Do it.
I will be right back, Chad.
And while she's out, chat, I do need to ask. I do think that it should be fine. But I'm safe, right? We're safe, right? Like, if I keep going here, I'm not gonna be I did take my triples first thing, yes. I'm not going to be unsafe, right? We'll get there. Okay. Good to know. Thank you. Appreciate it to know. Okay, I understand. I understand how this is. Oh, I see. So there was one. This scene is fine. Understandable. Thank you. Look, let me check. Censored age content, censor mature content. Yeah, it's all checked to censor. I am, however, checking the Eclipse section after we are done with this route. And I'm going to be checking to make sure that this isn't, you know, a funny new age scene that we have to go through. It's censored, I see. Good, okay. I'm preemptively adding the BP. Oh, there we go. Thank you, hon. Appreciate it. Oh my, you're putting your heartbeat on my hands? You're leaving me to be the one to use your heart like that, hon? You're sure you want that? Okay, it's a browser source, right? If you're talking, by the way, you're still muted.
I had to go to the other room to get that, sorry.
Don't worry, don't worry.
And then let me just connect it, and then it should just appear on your stream just fine. So, hey, I wasn't here. What's the verdict on this scene?
This scene is safe, but there may be something else at some other point, but also the patch censors it, but like around it, apparently.
It should be all connected and ready to go.
I see. You're already in the hundreds?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm so fine. You don't even know.
That is so funny. That is so funny, actually. Wait, what? No. I think up there is like the best. Yeah. Anyway, how you feeling? 118! And that's after a rest.
That was after a short break. Okay, so do you, and I'm gonna say this in front of chat, remember how I told you that my friend accidentally alluded to a scene that was a spoiler that I said I think would quote-unquote fix me?
Yeah?
I do think I know that he was not wrong about it.
This is bad. If I don't switch out of this mind, this impulse will end up breaking down my shell.
Is something wrong? You don't look well.
I'm fine, just feeling a little anemic. Kinda wanting some blood, you know? Anyway, what about what you were saying? You've never seen a case like this before, so in other words, it's interesting.
Not at all. The only thing unexpected is how irritating it is. Oh well. Honestly, perhaps I've had enough. Even though I'd intervened of my own accord, it doesn't seem like I can do much about it. I wonder if it would be fine to withdraw around here.
Whichever, do what you want. What? It's not like I said. It's not like I said you're fake or irresponsible.
That's true, but see, you're harsh.
Oh, honey, you haven't seen harsh yet. Oh, look at the clip a little bit.
You fuck off. You fuck off. I've given you too much power. People are gonna be able to see how crazy I am during these stupid fucking streams.
What? Wait, it's still going. Wait, it's still going. Wait. Did I do that? Wow. So this is how it feels to be the demon. I could get used to this.
This is a mistake. This was such a bad idea.
Oh, hon, don't you know? It is never a mistake. Harsh, he says. This is the first time I've been told that. I think I've been told before that I'm someone who is patient and someone who is impatient, but which one was called which? Ooh.
I'm right. I'm so right.
I still can't switch. This one is a formidable opponent. I wonder whether she can see me with those golden eyes. This is impossible. I think that my cocoon is on the verge of collapse with just 4 encounters. Honky.
By any chance, did you take that seriously?
Huh? I look up at her.
My apologies. I merely wanted to try teasing you a little. Do not worry. I will not abandon you halfway through. After all, to be your guide is the role I have assigned myself.
Yeah? Come to think of it, our relationship was originally just to exchange information. The first time was helpful, but it's been fairly useless since then, so I forgot.
That's because you talk about unrelated matters. If only you would talk about something important, I could give you my counsel.
Is that so? But there's nothing left I should ask about. The relationship between Miyashiro and Karen had already been settled by the third visit. Sorry, but it's already just about over. Getting back to what you said earlier, actually, by now it should be okay for you to withdraw. As for the exorcism, I guess give up and look for your next scotch. That's the end of it. Soon even this relation will come to an end.
I understand this is a foolish question. Nevertheless, are you fine with that?
Of course I am. That's why I've gone through all of this.
Is that by your own will? For what purpose do you seek to resolve this wish?
Isn't it obvious? Because I'm a Miyashiro. At least just this once, I want to try to help someone. Fuck, man! Fuck, man!
God, that's insane.
I have no doubts. My answer from the second visit was what I truly, sincerely believe. I take my leave. I want to think that even being able to say those words just now made this time meaningful. Wait. Oh, that's you.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Wait.
I can't hang around any longer. Without pause, I head for the door.
You are nothingness. As long as there is something unborn, something unknown, you can continue to exist.
There aren't many gaps left. Might as well fill them in quickly.
But once everything has been born, you have nowhere to go. The closer these days come to ending, the more you lose your radiance.
I'm not losing it. It's just that...
You will lose interest in this world and return to your original state of nothingness.
I'll revert to my original, proper form, that's all. God, what a fascinating person Angra is.
Oh, what a scene.
Wow.
Wow, indeed.
I can only imagine what a fucking spike to your heart. Huh. Huh? Okay, we got new fucking night scenes too. I guess we can approach the church without being fucking killed now, yeah. Wait, wait, hold on. I didn't think...
Just dragging us right back in, huh?
At night, alone in the church. I didn't think about it.
What could possibly go wrong?
I didn't think about it. I didn't think about it. I just was like, oh, that's neat. There's a new scene and the implications.
I would like you to start thinking about it.
No matter how often I come here, the church is always the same. There's nothing here. Let's go elsewhere. Hopefully, I'll have a definite objective the next time I'm here.
Oh, you...
my heart.
I don't know if that crackling noise just picked up. Did it?
I don't think it did.
Okay. My nails were digging into my desk.
Oh my god. We can go with Saber and do the same though. No matter how often I come here, The church is always the same. Saber hasn't noticed anything either. There's nothing here. Let's go elsewhere. Hopefully, I'll have a definite objective the next time I'm here.
It just gives you the option to tell you there's nothing.
Yeah? Ooh. Anything else? There's something on the big bridge.
Big bridge, big bridge, big bridge. Fireworks.
I really wish they stopped the fireworks at 1 a.m.
Hanabi.
Hanabi. Together with Saber in a church at night. Where have we seen this before?
Not once.
Huh? In the middle of the bridge, something strange catches my eye. I stop and stare, but can't possibly understand what their intention is. Just what are you trying to do? If I leave it alone, it will come back to bite me later. As a friend, I should at least give a word of caution. What's this? I thought I saw something suspicious crawling up here like a spider, but it's none other than Shirokun from the Amiya household.
Tohsaka, get out of the street. She's got her AirPods in. She can't hear us.
What brings you to a place like this? It's dangerous here in the middle of the road, you know. Could it be you're planning to jump?
Jesus! What the fuck?
Suddenly I feel drained. For her to seriously worry I'm going to jump off, I just don't get her thought process. You know, Tohsaka, I don't think that's the right reaction to someone worrying about the well-being of a friend. Also, you're the one who's doing something dangerous. Right after a beer? Is Rin Tohsaka deer coded the longest argument in the thread's history? 69 pages.
Adjusting my glasses. Your Honor, I would like to gesture to the twin tail as a downward abstraction of the antler.
I need you to understand that you saying Your Honor made me imagine you as the Rin with glasses spread lifting her finger.
I need you to know that I was doing that exact gesture.
It's almost like I know you inside and out.
It's almost like that.
No way! You saw that, Amiya-kun? Wait, then you saw... You were looking? No, you were staring! Damn it! Huh?
Also, to be 100% clear, she is a cat. Like...
Yeah, dough is slang for money. Dough equals dough. Oh. 0.2 seconds after I tilted my head in confusion at Tohsaka's eccentric behavior, a single punch, as if to counterattack, made explosive contact with the side of my head. I'm sorry, it was a misunderstanding. Sorry, she lowers her arms to her sides with a slight bow. In addition to her study of Chinese martial arts, it seems like Tohsaka has taken up karate too. Oh, that was incredible, Tohsaka! The way you use your entire body as you threw it. That was one magnificent right hook that might have even fractured my cheekbone. I don't say it, but I tell her through the look in my eyes that her feelings alone aren't enough to earn my forgiveness. Like I already said, I'm sorry. Everything just now was completely my fault. Everywhere from top to bottom was my carelessness. It's unusual to hear such an earnest apology from Tohsaka. Troubling people is like a hobby for this red devil, but the moment when one of her careless mistakes ends up making trouble for someone, she becomes unexpectedly meek. At times like these, Tohsaka tends to do whatever she pleases, but unfortunately, the place she chose is a two-lane roadway with a 60km/h speed limit, where even the slightest negligence can get you run over. Well, try to slow down a bit next time. Your first reaction is to throw a punch to someone. I'm worried about your future. Not so much for her future as those of the innocent people in her near vicinity. Oh, rude. I'm usually more calm. If it was anyone else that saw me, I could have restrained myself. But I know I can abuse you. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah?
It just took me surprise. Sorry about it.
Man, we should have had the fucking heartbeat monitor since day one. Holy shit.
It adds so much content. It's the best thing that ever happened to me.
What?
Thank you to my wonderful, beautiful Twitch subs for funding that.
But so in your mind, I'm guilty by default? No, that's not it. I mean that if it had been someone else, I couldn't have panicked or felt so embarrassed. No, I mean, anybody in that situation could have been guilty in my eyes. Yeah. I don't really see your point. You're saying that only because it was me, that misunderstanding just now was a heavier offense? That's right. Right. Because you've got a really good eye, Shiro. So that's it. At this point, even I can understand what's going on. After reading that devastating punch, I explained that I had just gotten here and she earned self-loathing mode. She entered self-loathing mode. After that, she refused to say anything, but don't ask me why. But I don't get it. Why did you climb up that steel frame? Our normal street's just too boring for you. Bullseye, huh? Apparently, before I arrived, Tohsaka had been elegantly observing the city below from on top that steel arch. 1 second. That is so stupidly adorable.
She was posed up. She was excited.
I like that they have shown that they can do the Shinji in the distance perspective and everything, but they choose to do this very simple and cute little render that is obviously off scale, and it's wonderful.
I absolutely love that she is the kind of idiot who makes chuuni poses when she thinks people aren't looking.
Shit, I haven't been on top of a tall building since the prologue. Wow.
Delightful.
Is that one cover art CG for an archer on the rooftop but repurposed for this? Yeah, it is. See, this is actually really fascinating because that is obviously a completely different background, which means that they do have like the transparent characters with the background as a separate layer, which makes sense because that's what they use for the remaster to expand the CGs. You can see not just the backgrounds expanded in the remaster, but the sprites shuffled around. In the Unlimited Bladeworks one, the distribution of the swords is just different too. It's so cool. It's so cool what they do. Aren't you unusually sharp today, Miyakun? I thought you were watching from the beginning. If I were watching from the beginning, I could have stopped you immediately. Climbing up there is reckless even for you. This isn't the circus. If you fall, you won't get away with just a few scrapes. Honestly, don't make me worry so much. Idiot, I hit her head with a light chop. That's so fucking cute.
That's adorable.
Tohsaka took my chop without complaint. Well, what can I say? It's impolite to say this, but a meek Tohsaka isn't bad either.
A cat is fine too.
I don't know what you were trying to do, but next time please just walk across like a normal person. If you do that, then I'll call it even for that right hook just now. Fine, I can't make any promises, but I'll try my best not to do it again, unless it's do or die. Well, and I'm investigating anyway. Saying I can't make any promises is just like her.
Nice
At the very
loser.
hiccup. A single one. I'm not allowed. Wait. Wow, I'm not even allowed bodily functions. Oh. There's something there.
I don't know if there is. I laughed at you for hiccuping. I think you're taking this somewhere it's not. Like, listen, having your bodily functions restricted, wow. Being made fun of for hiccuping, I don't think that counts.
At the very least, it means there's a possibility of her climbing that arch once more. Say, Tohsaka, you weren't investigating the monsters I told you about, were you? Wait! Just what in the world is going on? You're very observant today of all days! Guessing that I was up on that steel frame is one thing, but how did you connect that with the familiars? Well, how do I put it? It's just that... Damn. I met someone here before doing exactly the same thing as Tohsaka, but I'm not sure if I should tell her that. It's... what? It's just that Archer did something pretty similar right there. I knew she'd react like this. Relationship between Tohsaka and Archer isn't really something you can easily explain. Even though their contract has been called off, there's no sign that either of them has cancelled it. So like now, they show interest in the same things while pretending not to notice each other, insisting that it's a relationship of give and take. I was wondering why he never came by to greet me, and there he is again, sticking his nose where it doesn't belong. So what did he say, Miyakun? Let's see, nothing specific. He said he thinks of them as enemies and other stuff like, if you defeat one more will come take its place and... just leave them alone because they're harmless. Anything else? Did he show any sign that he knew something about the source of these monsters you spoke of? I don't think so. Looked like he was still at the stage of trying to figure out what their goals are. Huh? He's already investigated here and couldn't figure out something so simple. Those things could only have one goal. Wait, I'm the one who's surprised. Tohsaka, you know what those monsters are after all? Are after? Yeah, I don't know why they're doing it, but their objective is obvious, isn't it? Emiya-kun? From what you told me, those monsters are only killing you, right? Well, that's true, but in that case it's simple. They only appear on the 4th night and only go after you, who feels there's something off about the last 4 days. They're gathering to stop you from clearing it. For some reason, I felt a chill go down my spine. As she says, those monsters have only been killing me. This shouldn't be surprising at all. But to stop you from clearing it. Something about that phrasing was nauseatingly repulsive. And again, I'm starting to wonder what the point of this is. I want to see these monsters, but no matter how much I search, I can't find them. That damn Archer. How did he find them? Archer had taken a position on the roof of the Shinto Center building and sniped at the monsters trying to invade. Without the great field of vision from that building's roof and Archer's hawk eyes, the discovery could have been difficult. So, did he say anything else? Something like, oh, I can do this alone, or I could really use some help right about now? No, nothing like that. He didn't say anything, but he did glare at Ryudo Temple. Ryudo Temple? I see. The familiars are flowing out from that direction. I remember Risei's ghost story. The Kageyama Entrail Graveyard. The mountain used to abandon old women to die, where not even the dead are buried. What is left is a mountain of discarded meat. Truly, it is a suitable graveyard for these creatures. Okay, I think I understand the general situation now. It's a shame I couldn't find those monsters. Well, I'm sure they will show up in the end. Tohsaka stretches lazily, as if to say there's no point in investigating here anymore. I'm going home, but what about you, Emiya-kun? Shall we head back together? No, I still got things to do in town. Let's part here. Well, see you then. Don't wander around too late. Don't get bad-ended again. Tohsaka heads to the footbridge. Jumping over there is no problem with her athletic prowess, but she really should pick clothes better suited for these kind of stunts. Well, leaving that aside. Hey, is it really okay to leave Archer alone like that? Why not? Whatever he's doing, it's got nothing to do with me. You really shouldn't expect anything from him either, Emiya-kun. When it comes down to it, he's all talk and no action. Think can I count on you instead, Tohsaka? Of course. You have to finish what you start after all. If you make it... If you make it to the end, I'll help you out however I can to make up for that right hook. Without hesitation, Tohsaka jumps over the footbridge and lands with a soft thump. This is different than the time than that time with Archer. Leaving behind a feeling of refreshment, the Red Magus gracefully exits the stage. Wallpaper added to the special menu. Okay.
Wow.
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 Typical servant. Big cock, but no cum.
Big cock, but no cum.
What?
What?
It's you two are really good, Senator Armstrong.
Thanks. I'm flattered.
And now, for the fourth day, we check one thing. There it is, the plot, but... Okay, so there's nothing on the first hour of the day, so we can go check on the Heaven's Cup. Let's see. Plot. I want to hear the truth from her. In a place like this, nobody will interfere. Even waves of the reopened Holy Grail War will not reach this castle. Ilia is nowhere in sight. Somehow, I get the feeling that she's waiting at the courtyard. Should I call out to her or should I go there? Time to talk about the Holy Grail War! Hey Wesa, we're just going into big plot. Ooh, that's static. This will be the last piece upon the ground. Avenger said, go to the Heaven's Cup. Einsburn's secret artifact, the sorcery or Heaven's Feel. The girl of winter who bears their name should have known all the tricks behind this from the start. Passing through the long hallway, I exit into the courtyard. The sky above the castle is always cloudy. No matter what kind of grail it is, perhaps it simply couldn't invade this castle owned by the true Holy Grail. Ilia's Viel. I call out to her. Out of unease and resignation, I am lacking emotion now. She knows. There is no reply. I lift up my foot to walk a little closer. It's okay. I can hear you, so stay there. Good day, Shiro. You came all the way out here to meet me. My foot stops. Seems like this will end pretty quickly. Yeah, I have some minor business to take care of. There's something I'd like to hear from you. How rare for you to call me out. Well, then, what is it you would like to talk about? If possible, I could prefer something light. It's a party after all. Wouldn't it be such a waste not to have fun? I can agree with that much. So, like I thought, you did know everything, didn't you? I had a feeling, but you'd probably stop it if you knew. That's why, as much as possible, I wanted to prevent you from coming here. If things could continue the way they are, then I could never want them to end either. So that's why she didn't want me to do anything in this castle. That interference was Ilia's form of resistance. Well, all things considered, it kind of feels like you went too far with your hobbies. That's cause you were going to show up in the end anyway. So I decided in that case we should put everything in order and have fun. Everything's in order, huh? Even though she had known it all from the beginning, this girl still played along. She waited in this castle without bringing down or blaming the real culprit. Ilia, what is the Heaven's Cup? It's the Holy Grail that brought back the Holy Grail War, right? Well, aren't you impatient? You're asking the big question already? But I guess it's been bothering you for a while now. I'll overlook your bad manners. You see, the grail that was the prize in Fuyuki's Holy Grail War was nothing more than a swirl of magical energy taking the name Holy Grail. It just grants the owner's wishes in a broad sense with that excessive power. But this grail is different. It's not particularly powerful, but it tries to grant its owner's wishes as much as possible within the scope of its ability. It's puny, but it's a real Holy Grail. Needless to say, it is actually a servant. It's someone who was summoned in the Third Holy Grail War, taken into the Grail, and grew into a demon that grants people's wishes through the power of the Grail. Demon that grants people's wishes is a misnomer. To be precise, he grew into a demon that people wish for. But I will not speak of the demon's name. The Heaven's Cup might be something along the lines of that demon's contract. That's where it all began. Perhaps where the demon's precious contract partner is. So that's where the Grail is? Where is it? The highest point in the city. Someone who wasn't in the Fifth Holy Grail War fell to Earth from there. Everything's upside down. It's not Heaven's Feel, but Heaven's Fall. The highest point in this city. That's not the central building, but rather... That's impossible. How am I supposed to get up there? Huh? I see. Normally you can't actually go there. I guess it can be helped. Say, what do you think of this Holy Grail War, Shiro? Nothing. This is all fake. The 4 days are just a lie. And what happens after the 4th day? Does everyone disappear? No, that's... It's not that everyone disappears. Only the events of these 4 days disappear. They're just illusions that took place in a fake world. No memory nor trace remains. Yes, exactly. You called it a fake world, but that's actually not true. Even if the setting is fake, the people are all real. Think about your theory, think about your theory, think about your theory.
Thinking about my theory, thinking about my theory.
Take Ren, for example. Even if her role has changed, Ren is Ren no matter what. Only one person in this world is a fake. That person disguised himself as someone else, as someone in this town, and reproduced the Holy Grail War in this world. to continue the Holy Grail War in accordance with the wish of the one who contracted him. He's experiencing the 5th war that he was not a part of. Come to think of it, that's why the Earth and the Heavens Cup do not overlap. Using the participants of the 5th war, she continues to fight using the script of the 3rd. But sometimes the faker screws up, and the 3rd and 5th become connected. The 2 wars aren't linked. Her war and ours were 2 different things from the beginning. After the 4th day, everyone will return back to normal. Everything goes back to how it should be. It will be as if those 4 days never happened, I suppose. But only that person disappears with the 4th day. They can't go to the reality that awaits on the 5th day. Just like their lost name, there is no memory of them in the world. That's right. After all, they were never in this town to begin with. But still, if he's a fake, then he must be based on someone real. What happens to the real one? He switches place with the fake, as though nothing had happened. Is that so? So, when the fake disappears and the impurity is removed, the real one remains. I see. Hooray. This will sound sort of strange, but is the fake really a fake? No matter how similar he is to the real one, as long as he's not real, everything he does. No? He's fake, but he's certainly real. He's not a duplicate or an incidental copy. He just becomes the real thing only during these 4 days. I don't really understand. It's not the theory I do not understand, but why this girl is smiling at me like this? Just from that smile, I see. Then everything he did was natural. Having resigned myself until now, I sigh with relief. Yes, I said he was disguised, but he was a formless nothing to begin with. Nothing can turn into something, nor can it imitate anything. So, even if he takes shape using someone's body, he's still no more than nothing. Even if he possesses, no, assimilates into someone, he has no influence over the host. So even though he's a fake, his actions are unmistakably those of the real thing. Don't worry, Shiro. Even if you are in fact possessed, you still really, really like Saber dressing up in cute dresses. That is a fetish you do hold in your heart, I promise. It all makes sense now. It may have been fake, but everything that happened there was real. But how do I put this? It seems like he has his own will, though. That's not the Nothing's will. After being assimilated into a body with a will, he's just deluded into thinking it's his own. I understand now. To put it figuratively, if he disguises himself as a kind-hearted person, all he can do is think like one. The servant called Avenger isn't something split off from all the evils in the world. That personality is nothing more than a fabrication, created using the person possessed by the Nothing as a sample. Then he wasn't even a fake in the first place. He simply didn't exist. No, I will acknowledge you. You are Angra Mainyu. You may forget this right away, but I will remember it to the end. I will remember that you tried to bring an end to this wish through your own will. Maybe this is karma. A descendant of the ones who summoned me is releasing and helping me. Everything in this world will eventually come to an end. No matter how finely made this miniature garden is, you cannot help but know everything in time. The flaws are visible. If you want it to continue, then you must not act. Unless you repeat only the minimum number of scenes and leave unknown events untouched, it will subside. The existence of an unknown future, that in itself was the power that made this world work. But you two couldn't do that. That's right. The two of us couldn't do that. The real one who sought a better outcome due to his natural work personality. The fake one who wanted to see new things just because he found it fun. That is the main character in this miniature garden. Yeah. That is all I can do for you. You were nothing more than an observer until now, but now you've been recognized by a person. The rest is simple. After all, even if you forget, I will remember. You will reach that moon as yourself. I finally arrived here. At long last. Look at the fate of the text.
I love this so much. Also, I was right.
It's as Ilia's Veil says. I don't have any means by which to get to the moon. The only ones who can reach the Holy Grail are Avenger's real form, which was there from the beginning, and Bazette, who formed a contract with them. The only one who can reach the moon is Rin's NFT rug pull.
She has diamond hands! What was the theory? My theory was that this has been Angra the whole time, and hasn't been Shiro for the entirety of our experience. And I guess, like, you know, there's an asterisk of technicality there, but that basically this was just like a show he was putting on for Bazette.
I finished what had to be done. I have to part with Ilia before my fever returns. Did you have fun? Yeah. Thanks, Ilia. Not for what she did now, but for enjoying herself for my sake, even as she knew everything. You're welcome. It's a bargain sale of miracles, so I think it'd be a loss if I didn't do it as much. There's no lie in her smiling face. The joy in it is overshadowed by how dazzling it is. Hey, is it almost over? I averted my eyes from Ilia. Yeah. With this, I've lost one more radiant. Suddenly, I'm wrapped in something warm. And when I realize it's someone's body, you're so stubborn. You're allowed to cry at least once. The feelings I had frozen with so much effort are about to melt. Why? There isn't anything worth crying over. Everyday life will continue. There's nothing lost. It's only a matter of something that didn't exist in the first place, returning to its state of non-existence. A return to the cosmic order. I leave the courtyard. For a brief moment, I get just a little dizzy, and my memory of the events just moments ago becomes fuzzy and disordered. Thanks. Come visit again, Shiro. Rather than waving at me, Ilia gives me a gentle farewell instead. Still perplexed at my sudden memory loss, I wave to her and say goodbye. I'm unclear as to what we talked about, but her farewell is vivid. I mean, she has such a lovely smile on her face. Whatever happened in this short time, I'm sure it must have been something that made Ilia very happy. God! Arrived. The 4 nights come to an end. Reaction at night. Street patrol. The last choice.
Oh.
Wallpaper added to the special menu. Wallpaper added. We did it.
So, guys, we did it.
Oh, that's a new, not a like exclamation point. I think I'm gonna call it. I want to do one last loop, make sure that like I think I want to leave going into the final thing. Like this is the last thing confirmation in my eyes. And I think I want to do that at the end. This doesn't have an exclamation mark though. So is this? Yeah, this isn't to the. I don't have any other choice.
This isn't the finale, says Wise.
Disconnected. I got disconnected.
I believe we're back.
Awa? Awa. It should be back now, but I'm waiting for confirmation on chat. There we go, we back. Thank you. YouTube went to the Black Holy Grail. You all got modded. You all got wrapped up in tendrils. How did you feel, chat? The curtain falls. The buzzer signaling the end of the performance sounds, and the whole residence is sinking into a deep darkness. Into a sleep so deep, none could revive and awaken before the 5th day. Without anyone to bid farewell to, nor any luggage to bring home, I depart, leaving the many doorways behind me as I always have. The date will change soon. On the night of the 4th day, the Black Moon comes to do away with me, the only survivor. That's a foundation I'm going to destroy. I continue on, stifling the screams. This is the tower that I will reach the hollow sky from. Since I already know what my true identity is, the path should appear here. The date changes. The atmosphere goes stagnant, time becomes vague, and even my body itself starts to undergo a strange transformation. My chest is hot. I don't know if it's because of my quickening breaths, but this one heartbeat is no longer enough. Oh my god!
That's a sound?
Leaving the screams behind, I continue. Just as I thought, this is the bottom of the world. From the point where it begins extends a black thread. Within the slumbering town, red lamps flicker to light. Mixed in with the fierce wind are... Now it's the promised time. The voices I am already accustomed to hearing, the voices of resentment that used to be a part of me. A sound causes me to glance downward. It's here. A sea god rises from the mountain of wreckage. Horrific feelings of resentment and envy. Those are being emitted from what used to be a part of me. I run to the stairs. I have to hurry. Before they catch me, I have to run. Run faster. Run faster. What is it that you think running is going to accomplish? Running. I need to put an end to this wish. My vision begins to fade. It wasn't my vision that was fading. Rather, it was the function of sight that was returning to its original non-existence. That's right. No way I'd let it end like this. That scream inside of me comes to plug up my ears as I crawl up the stairs. So far. Far enough away that I doubt I will ever reach it. Far enough away that I don't even have the will to reach it. They will catch me soon, covering the tower and burying the steps, a swarm of corpses. Wow! Oh, that's visceral! Gradually,
Wow.
I realize that a choral song has begun to find its way from my lips. Hate, hate, hate! The black moon revolves, and the new me arrives. I'm so envious. I have failed, I have failed, I have failed. I found you. Tonight as well, I'll quickly... In that case, you too, fall and become a monster. Ooh, fascinating.
Oh, this poor man.
The one ruling over the bridge, the one guided by the light, the truth about the guards, the last farewell to the guides. Ominous. Why is it doing the uppercase and lowercase? Effect, distortion.
Vibes.
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 Once again, let me do my shutting off the screen out of caution as I go into
Let's
the
have a peek on those wallpapers.
Yeah, I'm doing this because there is one with Caster's tits just fully out, so I'm wary about YouTube being...
Thanks, by the way.
Oh, this is one of them. Oh, that's the dress of heaven. 1
Oh,
second.
that's beautiful.
That is the dress of heaven and the little cup. I love the way this artist does the hair, actually. Look at that flow. Wow.
Mm-hmm. No, that's actually really pretty.
Yup. And the other one is... There was like 2 more of them. There's no.
We got some rins, I know that.
We sure did. I think this is another one with Ilia in the snow. Yeah. Ilia in the snow. And one of them was Rin. Maybe this one? No, I think we saw this
We've
one
seen
though.
that one.
But the gems are really good.
The gems between the fingers is such a luck.
That seems like from the ones I could recognize. I mean, maybe?
I feel like we've seen that one. I could be
Yeah.
wrong. Or maybe I've just seen it elsewhere.
Could be, because these are like all uploaded around. It may have been this one. I
I was gonna
don't
say that one
recognize
looks
it.
new to me.
Yep, this one may have been it. Ooh, there's something about this being inside of Unlimited Blade Works. I think about how Ren doesn't get to actually be the one commanding Archer using Unlimited Blade Works ever.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool. Again, gems between fingers, really cool. Different gems to the other one.
It's such a good look.
You should do it.
Rin's so cool.
You should do that.
I should hold gems between my fingers. I agree.
So, let us check for... Yeah. So this may be the one. This is...
I am shaking.
Oh!
Listen.
Okay, give me a second. I need to... Okay.
Oh.
Ooh, the heaven are high, the earth is wide, expressing life in song far and wide. Resounding sound, song of joy. And the melody of kindness that overlaps prayer. Her performance doesn't falter, even for a moment. The performer, as if welcoming her visitor, smiles for a brief instant. I sit down on the dilapidated pew. In the end, just to not sink into this kindness, I shut my eyelids. Endless days spent deciding who to hate. The boundless hatred, however, was unable to decisively pick out anyone. This is the fate of the artificially formulated malice. Unable to become the demon they had hoped for, it reflects the image of humans like a mirror. All the evil in the world. What a joke. That's just another name for humanity. Look at the mirror you've created. All of our sins are fabricated by people. Rejoice, child of man. You can reproduce any evil.
That goes so hard.
The malice is not what frightens us. What we continue to fear is the weakness of ourselves who enshrined it. Feeling joy in throwing rocks, numbing the feelings, paralyzing morality, and becoming something ugly. In this cruel world, we cannot live without hate. We will remain uncured for all of eternity. Looking into ourselves, we see a pack of repulsive carnivores. Our teeth bite and shred anything that comes in, as if no different from a tank of monsters. If anybody looked into the depths of themselves, they could vomit at the filthiness of living. And yet, the world is overflowing with beautiful things. Humans are overflowing with beautiful things. Who could deny that? Creatures simply of filth defying their original purpose by continuing to suffer. A silent anguish, a contradictory contrivance of possessing both good and evil. The grating of gears becomes sparks that bloom and die. A small last hope, unreliable though it may be, that continues turning in the dark night. In this nothingness, to me, it was dazzling. But a misunderstanding, a self-righteous utopia. What's ugly is simply ugly. The only beings who manage to find beauty in ugliness are humans. And even that sentiment is washed away in the blink of an eye. But it's enough for me. If the radiance only lasts a moment, that is enough. In the midst of this eternally existing evil, if I could embrace emotion, even if it was false, then that light was real. That's right. Since antiquity, people have thought of the concept of stars as something they can depend on. I, too, reach out my hand for all eternity and continue to gaze at that eternity, at that eternally elusive moment. That's why, at the very least, while I'm still human, I like to do something human. I didn't leave anything. In this false void in which I could save nobody, I wish for some sort of meaning. I felt that it was beautiful. That's right. You're correct, Miyashiro. Even if the sinfulness of your mistakes and sentimentality sears my eyes, I, too, wanted to yearn for something that I felt was beautiful, just as you do. I just wanted to try yearning for it. I am gonna fucking cry. That was beautiful.
I don't have words. Oh my god.
This visual novel is fucking beautiful.
This is fucking art, baby. I've never seen such genuinely beautiful and complicated commentary on the nature of humanity that I have in Fate.
It is something that you realize going through various, different facets of Fate, and that is Nasu is really good at showcasing the most desperate, fucked up, disastrous situations, the extent to which humanity is willing to go to self-perpetuate, to hurt others, to hate itself, and all of it and all that it entails. And at the end of the day, without a single fault, he will always turn around and say, "But isn't it beautiful? Isn't it still worth fighting for?" And it's so good.
It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I love people. I love humanity. This slaps.
Yeah, and there is something in FGO. One of the big themes in FGO is being there for people's last moments. By going into singularities and lost belts, you are completely erasing entire histories. You are making the events transpired be corrected by the timeline. The very beginning of the game is you holding the hand of your dying junior, and the way that matters for the rest of the series, and being unable to save someone important to you. And in this game, I've noticed, giving the whole idea of like the fake and the real, the play put up, the actors on the stage, the setting is false, but everyone is real. This is in itself commentary on like I've called it the meat candy duality because of the epilogues, you know, the plot, the fluff, the fan service, and the continuation of the story. But there is in itself there's a commentary on the continuance of stories in themselves, in the seeking of a satisfying ending, the wanting to keep going and repeat these same events, not just as a character desperate for life, but as, like in Undertale, for example, you have Flowey being an XP for the player in the evil route, essentially being, I have to know what happens, right? And there's all of it. It's like the beauty of continuing, even if it doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things that happened, these interactions, these sides of characters that we have seen matter in themselves. There's
something I feel like I keep picking up throughout this, which is about, it almost feels like it's the work is questioning itself and the fans for having wanted it. Like, what does it say about you that you needed to stick around here and see more, you know? Like, I don't know. There's something that really speaks to my heart all about this, and it's really beautiful.
It's so good. It's incredibly good. Oh. There's a curtain of stars in the sky. The long musical performance ends, and a dry sound rings throughout the ruins. Crack, crack, crack. It isn't the sound of a fire crackling. The dry sound is coming from my hands. In short, I'm clapping for some reason. And while I clap, the woman before me stands up, instead of the usual sour look on her face.
That's good. Thank you for listening.
For the first time, she puts on a feminine smile, one meant to bid farewell, no doubt. Seriously? She's always been standing there like she wanted something, and yet something so trivial was enough. So even a whim like this can make people smile, huh? I'm beat. Guess the one who needed the ability to read the mood was me all along. Yo! We're going on surprisingly long today. It's already past sunset. Is your boy alright?
Yes, because your heart is calm now. If you keep your distance, there's no problem.
That's not what I meant. I've been pedaling for hours. Just asking if you're tired.
Oh, I see. My body is not tired. If you wish, I could keep this up all day.
Oh, that's amazing. Amazing, but I'll pass. I'm really not that bored. The few-hour-long performance left me immersed in my juvenile sentimentality. If I listened to this for 24 hours straight, I could surely regress to childhood. Still, I wonder what's up. This place is a total ruin, huh? I look around the chapel. It's the only rundown place in the brilliant, prosperous city of Fujuki. Among the all-inclusive cast, there is but a single person missing. Kotomine Kirei. He is the only one not included in this reproduction. Because in the 5th Holy Grail War, that man surviving until the end was not a possibility included in any of the outcomes. On surviving the 4th war, he was promised certain death in the 5th one. The girl before me took advantage of that to intervene in the reproduction. Kotomine isn't here, but the role of Holy Grail War Supervisor remains. That is how Karen Hortensia slipped into the vacant spot. Hey, in the actual 4 days? No, that's not right, huh? In real life, is this church like this too?
It hasn't fallen this far into ruin. I think I would be cleaning it up around now.
I see. Then what's the Jew that is here? I thought for sure the actual Jew would be coming.
I'm someone who wasn't here originally, so I can't interfere as an entity. I just inserted Karen Hortensia as a factor into this closed garden. I'm limited to an existence of 4 days, but in exchange, I can exist here without the need for loops or retries. At the same time, when the 4 days expire, I'll disappear.
Something like a servant then. Definitely the real thing, but as soon as your summons come to an end, you disappear without being able to inherit your memories.
That's correct. Talking to you here will have no effect whatsoever on the me that is outside. People like Miyashiro and Tohsaka, who were here from the start, will retain memories in the form of dreams or deja vu. But my memories will remain here.
That's basically dying, isn't it? Aren't you scared at all?
When you're dreaming, do you feel reluctant to wake up?
Well, no. I see. So your very self of reality is weaker. Yeah, I can see that messing with your head. In a sense, you're like a ghost, aren't you?
I'm not an illusion. We cannot touch each other, but I'm a real entity nevertheless. You of all people should know that well. How many times have you been pierced by my claws now?
I see. Now that you mention it, that was the kind of relationship we had, wasn't it? So isn't it kind of hard for you now? I gotten kinda ambiguous if I do say so myself. I figured it'd be unbearable to you.
I'm putting my utmost effort into enduring it right now.
Wow, it's affecting her.
Mm-hmm. Please do not worry about me. Oh, she's blushing. I'm used to putting up with it, and since you're weakened right now, I'm keeping it in check one way or another.
Jeez, this relationship sure is a pain. Even though she appeared as a guide, she has a handicap that makes her unable to get close to the person she's guiding. I can't get close to her as anyone but Miyashiro. And even that line has become rather blurred since I started coming to this church for no reason whatsoever. And then, silence. Somehow, my primal instincts tell me that things will become real bad if I keep talking. She doesn't seem to care. Up until now, it has been her who hated silence. Nevertheless, I'm the one who can't stand the silence today. Say, what does Hortensia mean? I ask all of a sudden. I couldn't care less about the answer, by the way.
In my country's language, it refers to the hydrangea flower.
I get a questioning gaze in return. I don't really have anything to comment on. That's a good name. Say something I don't really think.
Yes, I do not remember my mother at all, but I like this name. The name Caren I received from the language of my father's country.
I wish I hadn't asked. I was being sarcastic. Hydrangea flower. I meant that the image of Snail's oozilies gathering underneath the leaves really suited her. Nevertheless, she smiled, saying it was beautiful. Enough. There's nothing left for me to say. There's nothing that I want to say. I didn't come here wanting to do something. I must be off. Any more than this, and I'll be leaving more than I should behind. I stand up. I turn my back as if tearing myself away from her. Hey, so don't stop coming here, you know? There's no need to say it. No need to ask. So why? Are you gonna live like that from now on too? Why am I curious about something I already know the answer to?
Yes, I do not know of any other way. If it's my fate, then I am simply to abide by that decision.
Hydrangea flower, a beautiful song of silver, an early drum prayer battered countless times by rain. Don't make me laugh. What, you're fine with being a living sacrifice? Fuck.
It may be harsh, but it's a meaningful sacrifice. I have no need to grieve irrationally that I am the only one suffering. Victims of possession will be saved by my body.
Only those other people will be saved by that. It won't be just the anguish of cutting open flesh. The organs destroyed from the inside out will become altogether useless. Those dull, golden eyes, along with her right thigh, which is incapable of even running. Even her pliant fingertips, still able to play a prayer. Sooner or later, they will all cease to function ever again. And yet she says she's fine with that. Accepting it all, just like some idiot I know of. Shit. That's why I wish I hadn't said it. Man. Right at the very end, she wound up making me realize it. I've seen this before. This woman has no color of her own, like a white flower. I feel like a bee that's just found a blossom. My lips part on impulse. My voice escapes automatically. I'm hungry.
Excuse me? What did you just...
Sudden? I know, but I'm hungry. Give me some mercy, sister.
What are you...
Planning to do or something cute along those lines. Not like it even needs saying at this point. What do you mean, what? I'm just thinking. I'm gonna eat you now. It's quite simple. Really? I'm hungry, so I want nourishment, magical energy. The woman correctly grasped that this is what I'm trying to say.
Happy everybody!
I know exactly how she's going to answer, even if I wish I didn't. The white flower always lets herself get dyed some other color.
Why? You said you had no such desires before.
Who knows? I'm hungry, so I'm gonna eat. That's how having an appetite works. I've just become unable to resist something any longer. So I'm going to eat this woman.
Are you saying? I'm sure you're well aware what will happen if you touch me with such intentions.
Of course I'm aware. If I lay a finger on the woman out of hunger, she'll react to my possession, and I will be injured. I might be able to feed on her magical energy, but I'll take on a ton of damage at the same time. That's the logic of it. That's the rule. Normally, I'd probably die. What's more, the disguise I went to all this travel to keep up for so long would be torn off, leaving only hideous remains. Did you really believe I'm worth that much? That's what the woman is saying. That's what the flower is saying. Deliberately avoiding the question, and with my back still turned. I'm so hungry I feel I'm gonna die. The details don't mean a thing to me. You'd never turn down anyone asking you for something. Ain't that right, sister? I smile nastily as I speak, another meaning hidden behind my words. That's the way you live your life. The only source of pride and hope you've been able to get your hands on until now. Right? Come on, white flower. Answer me. I dare you.
I understand.
She answers, curtly. Her voice is half sullen, an impulsive resistance to my provocative implications, and its half-steel body, a show of courage mixed with pride and childishness. I turn and face this woman with her half and half expression. I drag her by her bandaged arm and head up the stairs. I climb the narrow staircase up to the woman's room. Just as I expected, the room is grey and lacking in any interesting features. Man, what a boring room. But I see. The light was from your room, huh? There's something about all evils in the world dragging the nun up the stairs of the ruined church. Are you kidding?
Do I not sound fine?
Don't be such a prude. You were watching from up here, weren't you? When Miyashiro got turned into a shish kebab, or when he got gobbled up, or when there was nothing left of him but his head like a big old rubber ball. What was going through your head when you watched that all happen by yourself? I thought you weren't doing anything. After all, whenever I died, there were demons all over the place.
What are you trying to say?
Her voice is hoarse. I just took one step toward her, and she's already like this. Huh? She sounds like she's dying of a fever. She can't afford to speak, but she interjects anyway. Nothing much, really. I've already heard you're no chas, sister, so I'm not blaming you or anything. I'm just stating facts. You, whenever you watched the sacrifice from up here, you were getting real hot and bothered all by yourself, weren't you?
How dare you?
Her face, which had been pointed at the floor, turns to face mine. Is this shame or anger? The woman glares at me, red-faced, looking as if she's about to cry. Not caring, I reach for her. We're close enough to touch already, but those robes are dampening my spirits a bit.
I'm gonna be sick.
They're just not very arousing, and more importantly, there's a nauseating stench of divinity about them. I'm beyond caring at this point.
No, Amiya, you really...
Cold eyes show fear. After sacrificing herself to others a countless number of times, what has this woman to fear now? Okay, so I do need to preface and state to
Shall
chat.
we give a trigger warning to chat?
Yes, I was thinking, we may be really into what is happening here, but like,
but also like, hey, take care of yourselves, guys. This is gonna be maybe rough. We don't know.
yeah,
and we might be freaks about it, but that doesn't mean we don't acknowledge that what's going on here may be disturbing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey, Whack.
yeah.
This is the scene.
Oh, it sure is. It sure is. I know.
This is the one. I'm hyperventilating. Like, I'm not. I'm fine. But also,
I'm just like I have my face ready to cover up the screen just in case, because I don't know how much is gonna be shown in the CGs.
Just remember, gang, this might be something.
Another Let's Play you watch, just outright skip the scene. Listen. Like, yeah, this is the safe for work version of this scene. Fuck.
It sure is.
I'll just do whatever and then I'll be satisfied. You said you do understood. Don't tell me you're getting cold feet now. Oh dear.
This is disgusting. Oh no.
There is no objection. The woman does not oppose. My face itches with irritation. I scrape hard at my cheekbones with my nails and stare straight at the offering before me. First, I take hold of her arm. I forcibly pull the woman against my chest.
No, you as you are now, my body will...
Give in and murder me, huh? I don't care about that right now. If you're going to kill me, then kill me. If I'm going to die, then I'll die. I'm fine with it. Okay. You have to take what you're given, right? I'm like you do. We're two of a kind, and I'm going to have you keep me company. One last time.
I'm gonna throw up.
It must be because we're so close. I can feel her breathing go into disarray in an instant. Her legs kick the floor. I don't care, as if she'd ever overpower me. I put my strength into my arms and get closer to the pit. It's more grappling than embracing. I grab her struggling arms, hold her body in place, bring my face to the nape of her pale neck, and with my fangs, with my sharp canine teeth, I pierce the white flower's throat. I bite into the woman's neck and feed directly off her soul. Without even consciously trying, I can feel the magical energy flowing in through the fangs biting her flesh. The feeling of her body in my arms isn't half bad either. They both suit me just fine. Resistance and shame is mixing with the woman's breathing. It's quite a girlish response, but that's not what I'm after. All I want is her magical energy, and that is the only reason. All I want is her despair, and I want to break her for no reason. It's fine either way. It's time to feast upon the prey before my eyes.
No, don't.
I do not loosen my grip on her. I insert my fangs like a red-hot blade to dissolve her from the inside. I make direct contact with her soul and forcibly make her supply me with magical energy, or simply plunder it. A normal human could be drained dry by this point, but just as I'd expect, she's gotten away with only labored breathing so far. Even though the agony she's experiencing is easily enough to kill her. Quite the self-sacrifice. Pained breathing. Her throat twitches. Unaffected, I toy with the woman and drain her. Through the fangs applied to her skin, I endlessly drink her magical energy and take it into me. Physically, at least, it's an embrace. But there's nothing there. Nothing. Not love, nor anything else. At most, there is hunger and self-sacrifice. My functions to take in magical energy and her readiness to deliver it. It is simply an act to expose this woman, a pact to force her into submission. To a demon, a kiss is that kind of a thing. To drag out her soul, not to search it out, but to stain completely. An act beginning with the desire to destroy that human being. In the case of a creature who only knows hate, I guess you could call it lust.
You understand, don't you? We cannot touch each other. Yet you still touched me.
The woman stirs slightly. Not in self-defense. Just getting close to her is dangerous. If we touch each other this much, the woman will be unable to hold back and might pierce my body clean through. Control yourself. It's not like you're some cat in heat, so don't. I part my fangs from her neck, only slightly, and speak. It's a waste of time. Mid-sentence, my fangs push against her porcelain skin, and I put my weight into my jaw and bite. The woman seems to be restraining her body with all of her might. Making no effort to resist my act, she grits her teeth in pain. My mind fills with violent emotion. All the human reasoning I've managed to keep together until now is collapsing. Just as this woman holds back the effects of possession, I am stopping my mind from crumbling altogether. The woman's problem is simply her body. On my end, the issue is my troublesome heart. She's only concerned with transfiguration of her body. The fact that the depths of her soul are being infringed doesn't seem to bother her at all. Like a woman being sacrificed, complying with all desires. Your body's gonna split open, huh? Alright. It's a contest of endurance. It will be interesting to see who breaks first. It pisses me off that I'm the one to say it. My brain feels like it could crack at the hatred and impulse. If she says I can't mess her up, I shall grant that wish. Trembling woman's voice gets louder, perhaps enduring the pain of being ripped from the inside, or maybe fearing the terror being introduced from the outside. There's no point in guessing. Regardless of which it is, the agony will only intensify. If we were both normal human beings, I could give her some relief with my arms around her back, for instance, or my fingertips. If we're both normal human beings. We are different. I am different. When it comes to things that humans are capable of, I can create the illusion through the shell I wear, but that's all. It seems like her breaths are filled with passion. The woman's body is heating up. Normally, having this much magical energy siphoned away could be lethal, so maybe her body is showing some symptoms. The breathing that echoes in this stone room is filled with pain. Even having no voice, it pleads, "Please stop," to the observer. She stops that plea, the fear in her throat, and gazes at the sinner before her, as if to indicate. She's lived like this time, and time again until now. Her eyes turn to me. Her hot breath is close, and our gazes intermingle for a brief moment.
Cold. Even though we're touching like this, you're painfully cold.
The more severe the pain becomes, the more strength the woman gains to refuse me. Under the surface, this power relationship is backwards. This woman only needs to stop trying to endure the suffering. Then I could probably be skewered as usual, and she couldn't be devoured any more than this. Yet she ceased to endure the agony to the end. Caren does not refuse, as if praying, "You are the one who is suffering." The still white flower ceased to throw herself onto the pyres like a saint. I laugh. How could I not laugh?
Just now, what did you do to my neck?
I put my strength into my snapping jaws and snake my tongue along her skin. This is the best way to check the flavor. I smell blood. I bite into her again, being sure to make it hurt. I lessen the magical energy consumption process and dig my teeth in deeper on purpose. She grits her teeth and withstands the pain. The body in my arms leaning into me feels so hot, it's like it's going to melt me. How unbelievably warm. Though it should be no different from a dead body. This is almost like... You nasty woman. You're like the flames of hell itself. I tremble from my core. This fine meat is fitting to be skewered. I hold her tightly. I put my weight into my arms, holding the woman up so my fangs can sink in deeper. I do not care about the woman's body. My knife-sharp canine teeth suck up the magical energy from deep within her in one gulp.
No, wait.
Though breathing heavily, she holds it back and speaks. But there's no reason for me to wait. You've already accepted it. If you don't like it, then just let it go. You could kill me at any time. If it's unbearable, you should just hurry up and expose your body so you can relax.
I'm fine with accepting you, but...
Disordered breathing. In a thin voice like she can't bear it anymore.
It's a little forceful. I didn't think it would hurt this much.
She's not too pleased with my fangs, apparently. The fire is lit. That just has the opposite effect.
Please, hold back a little, Miyashiro.
As I said, I do not care. I just want this woman to think of anything else as a pain. Paying no heed, I devoured the magical energy from the nape of her neck, and then a denying spasm of muscle. The woman arches sharply like a bow, as if just having been shocked. I keep swallowing down the magical energy. If the means is already there, all that's left is to keep on feeding. Neither technique nor breathing required. I just pierce her overly soft defenses by force. I do not feel satisfied from the intake of magical energy. The feast begins now. Just now, only an unpleasant snapping sense of paralysis run up the sides of my body.
Why?
I stoop for the voice. The woman's eyes meet mine in wonder. These eyes in which your image is reflected.
Are you alright?
What's that supposed to mean? I've never heard of anything like a tainted demon being turned into ashes for devouring a holy woman. Are you alright? That should be what I say when I'm done with you. You're the one who can kill first, you know? I tell her this with my eyes. How long are you going to keep acting scared? However it looks on the surface, you're still the one holding the reins here, not me.
No, I would never.
She answers my gaze aloud. Seems she means to tell me she won't allow herself to be possessed. No matter how strong her will may be, though, her body is gradually turning into that of a soft, flabby woman. The woman fears surrendering herself to her impulses. Probably because if her reasoning becomes weak, she will be possessed in no time. She bears the pain and reaction to having her body violated to stop herself from killing me. What stupid talk. Just let yourself go until your mind becomes blank and end it already.
No, thanks again.
The flesh of her limbs stirs quietly. There's no way she couldn't be suffering. Having this much magical energy sucked out of her must seriously hurt. A pained voice. Every time I hear this sound, the mass of mud swirling within me grows. It's frustrating. I don't know what is annoying me. I sink my teeth into the flesh urged on by the ooze, and then... that moment. An unbearable, foreign impulse tears through. My fangs suck the magical energy from her neck. It's as if the magical energy is pure water flowing into my parched throat and body. Oh, but her anguished cries grow deeper. Sorry, I just got lightheaded for a moment and I looked over at the heart rate monitor and I didn't see it. My vision blanked out and I didn't see it actually. And I was like, oh my god, is she alright?
I'm fine.
My ears hear the woman's voice and the sound of flowing magical energy. At this rate, the woman's limbs will likely burst open sooner or later.
That's right. Calm down. It's alright. I can still endure.
What the hell? Unbearable. I want to kill. I want to break her to pieces. Irritated, I crush that thought. Right? What's pissing me off is this sensation. The face of the woman bearing the anguish. It could all end with a single thought. The woman wasn't her limit from the start. If I'm desiring her, she ought to just give. And act like this is nothing but pain. What purpose is there in taking it in like this?
That's it. More. Do with me as you like.
That's what annoys me. However she reacts to it all the same to me, it's all the same to me. I laid my hands on her for the purpose of consuming her to begin with. But the woman has no fear. She just takes it in. Her soft reaction different from submission. Instead of closing up, she wraps around me. Irritation becomes intense pain and destroys the woman's and my limbs. I lose strength. I suddenly stop caring about everything, and my desire to prey on her magical energy holds to a standstill. Loosen my hold on her. Ever so slightly. The magical energy in the woman's feverish, earnestly resisting body feels like it's of the utmost quality. If I leave something like this uneaten, I'll never be able to eat anything again for the rest of my life. I separate my fangs from her neck and pull my body up. Really, I feel like throwing up. As the urge left in my core continues to smolder, I try to keep the welling malice down, not having been satisfied one bit.
Miyashiro, with this, is it over?
There is only relief. The woman is freed from her austerities, and her racked breaths begin to subside. That's fine. That's fine, so... what am I doing? From the start, I only wanted to feed on this woman. I didn't care about her pain or anything. If the deed is now done, it should naturally have brought relief, so... why?
Thank goodness. Somehow...
I endured is perhaps what she wants to say. The woman, while still unable to move her limbs, scans her surroundings. I don't get it. Looking around restlessly with her golden eyes.
Were you alright?
She says, out of concern for my insignificant body. What's with that? It's pretty much like a bolt of lightning. It's a kind of irritation that felt as if it could cleanly split you from the top of your head to the tip of your toes. Even while gritting my teeth, my chest is filled with the intense heat, putting me on the verge of vomiting.
It's because you showed care for me. The pain in my body is also the pain in yours. The reason I was able to resist possession. It's because of Miyashiro's self that you used.
The golden eyes look dimly in my direction. Those messed up eyes. It's like her limbs, they're wounded and losing their use. The reason the woman was frightened. Was it simply because she was unable to see my appearance? That is the true nature of the woman before my eyes. The dedication to throw herself onto the pyres. The love for humanity that makes her care for others even after being abused. A white flower. Flesh. A brightly, wetly glistening slug. There is no part of this woman that is beautiful. Hey, what about you? Is this right about your limit? My cheek is itchy. I scratch the cheekbone with my fingernails.
Yes. I don't think I could have endured any more than this, so I'm glad I did not pierce through you here.
That's too late. She should have pierced through me before I noticed. Too bad. From now on is the good stuff. Up until now, it was just the desires of a Miyashiro. I rake my nails along my cheekbone as if to peel off the skin. Rather than violating the rules, this is more like abandoning the game. Just for now, I shall deny all that I am.
Oh, there's more?
Not only for others, but also for herself. I grab the woman's body, and like before, did this fucking Autum die? No!
No!
A moment. Let's listen to Karen's screams again, shall we?
Can we?
There we go. Isn't it a wonderful sound, Anya? Come on. We're doing the dialogue again because Chad didn't see, so read.
2 seconds. I'm sweating. I feel like I just did cardio.
I mean, you kind of did. You went up to 150. Let me drink as well. Just imagine this being folly of Angra and Caren you drinking.
No. Stop it. I can't take that.
A different kind of fear. Finally, she fears not only for others, but also for herself. I grab the woman's body. Unlike before, her fear now extends to her body. I wrap my arms tightly around her pale back without restraint.
Why? If you do something like this, you...
The one you should be worried about is yourself. From now on, it's gonna be something else. Not losing yourself midway through. To the point of death. You should try to keep your gorgeous figure.
Stop! You're drawing it out. I'm losing control. You'll be killed. Quick, let go of me.
The body becomes stiff, but I do not care. I bring my fangs to her slender nape once again.
No, stop, no more.
Electricity runs through. It's not the stimulus from her magical energy being siphoned into me. Just now was the severing pain of the woman eliminating part of my body. No, but if you didn't do that much... The stimulus could not be enough. I expose the woman, and she takes a part of my body through her demonic possession. We're trying to destroy each other. The only question is whether the insides will disappear or just overflow. Take as much as you like. As long as you don't take so much that you lose your figure, that's fine by me.
No, it hurts. My body is splitting.
Her breathing is in disarray, and so is mine. Sparks fly inside of my brain. The more magical energy I draw in, the more cracks appear in my skull. Every part of me that touches the woman's body is being torn apart.
My body, it's falling apart.
There is only pain. This should be a replenishment of my magical energy, but it's not sufficient. It doesn't matter. As long as you're stimulating my mind, anything is fine.
No.
Guided by the woman's breath, pain distorts my eyes.
I'm cooked, man.
I want to hear it more. The screams are so good I can hardly stand it. The mincing pain is excruciating, and I don't even think to stop the saliva from pouring forth.
Please, I'm losing consciousness. It's strange. It's too strange.
The plea has an opposite effect. Each time, why, I hear the woman screams, why, I want to indulge deeper in her magical energy and, at this rate, tear her to pieces. The white flower struggles with agony in my embrace. The woman suffers, shakes her head while refusing, and places her hands on my chest, as if responding.
I'm scared. It's like I'm being chewed out from the inside.
The balance starts to collapse. What used to be nothing but pain now has another sensation mixed in. The white flower is now red hot. The sensation flowing along with our sweat go on without end, satisfying us both. Through something that isn't fear, the woman continues to suppress the evil spirit. The woman screams at the sensation of having her magical energy wrung out. The feeling of my canines piercing her, the intensity of my feasting on her magical energy, causes her to moan sweetly.
Keep going. I can hold on a little longer.
The numbing sensation, the surge of magical energy rushing out in sync with the woman's reactions, altogether different from the first time. I'm breaking into a grin. It could be no fun if it wasn't like this. To hell with being wrapped in an embrace. I only want to screams. If it weren't a struggle for life, it couldn't satisfy my sadism. It feels like fangs could grow in from this pleasure. She trembles at the sensations of my piercing teeth, expanding and contracting as she presents me with her magical energy, yet tries to escape at the same time. Each time, my body melts. With each gulp of magical energy, the woman stirs. Each movement of muscle.
It hurts, it hurts, it hurts. I can't believe it hurts this much.
152. It's becoming harder.
How high?
To recognize the pain. $153.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
All that's keeping me moving is the desire to taste this woman.
But you mustn't. You have to stop now. If you continue, I don't know what will happen.
I don't care. I need to see this woman break 160. Who cares? If I could stop, then I could have stopped. And for starters, what are you talking about, Exorcist? This is what it means to be surrounded by monsters. Oh, did you see that? Did you see that? The tattoos.
I'm gonna have a panic attack.
I push my fangs even deeper into her neck. Are you okay though?
When I say I'm fine, I mean I could endure a little longer.
I understand that you can keep going. How true to yourself. I tremble at her resistance. I let out the seething hatred and dig in my nails. I don't know whether I'm embracing her or trying to crush the flower. I entrust everything to my warping senses and devour her magical energy. All of the sensations surrounding me melt away like a song. That's the money shot. That's the money shot, baby. There is no more pain. Nothing at all. I pierce her with my fangs over and over and over. She must have reached her limit. Rather than reacting to being possessed, the woman responds solely to the sense of pain mixed with something else.
Stop. It's as if I'm burning all the way to my bones. More. Harder.
I swallow the mass of magical energy with a gulp. The woman stiffens her body to withstand all of the sensations. I swallow and swallow. I can feel the fragments of her soul rushing throughout my body.
It hurts, Angra, anymore, and you will.
How convenient. If it's a matter of one or two hands transforming, I'll just rip them off and swallow them right then and there. If her insides leap out from her abdomen, I'll stick my face there and devour it, keeping her human form. Her body is on the brink of collapse.
Okay, so I just hit a fraction away from 160. I actually think I need a second.
Oh my god! Okay.
Listen. I am well known for my reactions, and the way things get to me, and the funny heart rate. This has never happened to me before. With this, first off, not only have I hit new peaks, it's been sustained for the last 20 minutes.
Yeah, we need to pause for a moment.
I feel like I've been running.
There we go, it's calming down. Also, I will say, I hope you have all been enjoying my narration.
It's been fantastic.
And, Anya, your sounds are excellent.
I hope they've been good.
Mm-hmm. You've been a very good girl. I shouldn't. No, it's going out. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
I
No!
feel like I'm gonna throw up.
No, it's going back out now. Jesus.
I'm really glad you guys have been enjoying. I'm really excited to do the HC streams after we finish these.
Hey, do you know the funny thing?
What's that?
We're going to see the uncensored version when we do those.
I'm so aware.
Oh man, they really drive it. This one is...
Honestly, you've done an excellent job. Thank you. That means a genuine lot. It's just really cathartic for me to read. I kind of really like this. I don't worry. Also, I have been hydrating a ton.
I should hydrate more.
Yeah, no, I've drank a big mug of water. I had a big mug of water before stream. I mean, like a several, like, it's like a 6 or 7 cup mug. I don't know. The scenes are going to be something else. Oh, they're going to be a lot of fucking fun.
Also, I love the one line going over Angra's lips like that. Oh, I love Fisted 2 so fucking much.
Anya, you were an amazing VA, and you mean that honestly? That actually means so goddamn much to me, and I don't necessarily feel like I deserve it. But it does mean a lot.
It's true, though.
I'm, like, sweating. Like, I feel like I, like, ran. Like, I'm dripping right now.
You have been maintaining a sustained 120 plus BPM for the past 10 minutes.
I had to stand. I raised my standing desk for the first time in like forever because it was literally like I felt like a knot in my gut. Like I could not stay sitting down.
You may not have been exercising those legs, but your blood vessels have been getting a workout.
Yeah, real.
You are going back down under 120 though, slowly.
Thank goodness. The cooling fluid is running out of the robot. Real.
The boiling. The one sad thing is I do not have things set up like you do because the Geiger counters could have, like, sounds could have been going crazy there.
Those are just browser sources. I could give those to you.
I think it would be
Anya could make a killing in voice acting, especially in the spicier regard. So I have crazy news about that, which is the fact that that is on my to-do list in the very near future. Right when I started committing to it, there was a change in my living situation, and I haven't been able to use the recording booth that I set up in my house. I genuinely 100% will be doing that. I have a lot of material in my like folders to dub over and some original stuff that I want to put out, and I intend to start advertising myself, so that is a good time.
Yeah, since we're also talking about this, and I guess since we're talking about
Sorry, here's a detail for your chat that I know they're gonna go crazy for. I just reached over to like put my hand on my chest, and the amount of sweat between my tits is like obscene.
Wow.
I need to shower after this fucking stream, and not even in the way I usually say that. Like I actually feel like I was booking it.
Yeah. While we wait for you to calm down a little bit more, I will say, since we are going through this and we are talking about you doing the spicy thing, you all know that in the last couple of weeks we've been dealing with PayPal and a sudden rise of attempts at censorship on the internet and ID verification that is, to be quite frank, bullshit and very concerning. So, I want to take a moment to frame, like, let's be 100% and fully honest here. This is art. what we're going through, this is incredible. And
This is
this
such an expression of feeling in
yeah.
a way that I personally, as how much of myself do I want to put on the line here? Someone who has experienced relevant things. This is so incredibly emotionally fulfilling to read and process from a distance with abstraction. These kinds of things, this kind of art, appears disgusting to people who refuse to understand it, but is genuinely an important thing that exists for people to be able to understand and process feelings that are real and don't go away even if talking about them becomes wrong. They
Exactly.
are essential for people. From a mental health standpoint, they are crucial to people.
And shall we continue and finish this scene so we can call it quits here?
Yeah, I'm so hungry. I'm making gyudon after this.
Good thing, I'm
I
hungry
can smell.
I had to.
Did you?
It's so easy. It's so easy.
Fuck you.
A little something. I don't know if you all know, chat, but I have a kin onion that I have made, and I very sneakily replaced the circle of the actual kin onion holding my kins with Angra and also...
Can I confess something to you?
Yeah?
That's been on my mind through this entire scene.
I also may or may not have a little emote on a side server, which is my usual green heart, but soaked in Grail mod, so don't worry about it.
Alright, let's get scooting.
But even before the changes from the inside come, she's attacked by fangs from the outside. I can't suppress it. I can't suppress this mysterious impulse. I open my mouth, ready to devour not just her magical energy, but her flesh. Fascinatingly enough, being startled has brought me back to my senses. Damn it! I realized it at the last moment. This counts for nothing. It was just supposed to be on a whim, but I truly wanted this woman.
It's fine. I won't stop it anymore.
That's not a sentiment I can share. Both of us are teeth touching each other now, but our feelings differ.
Like flesh melting together. Let us become one.
An interlocking sensation, one similar to love, but which cannot be the same.
It hurts. Angra.
The woman is already at her limit. I'm already at my limit. Finally, my atrocious hunger for her magical energy has seen the end. My fangs pierce her neck one final time to drink the final mouthful. It streams and spills the woman's last remaining magical energy. Her life itself begins to flow into me. But I pull away from the woman's body before I have the chance to swallow it. That's fine. This woman has a greater role to fulfill. I can't consume her here.
Why? Angra, mind you.
It's also foolish. I'd conveniently forgotten something that should have been realized at the start. Is there nothing you find beautiful? Of course. No matter what, I must not be captivated by anything. Because once I feel affection, I can do nothing more than kill. Temperature drops. Having fed, I hurried to rebuild my broken shell. Thankfully, I hadn't gone all the way, so Reaper should be complete soon. He seems to have avoided any fatal damage as well, and is looking at me with her usual sullenness.
I'm going to ask you for an explanation, just in case. Just what is it that you were trying to do?
Nothing really, just a whim. I've done what I wanted to do, so all that's left is to go away. That's one hell of a murderous intent. The sort of glare that would likely result in me being stabbed if there were any sharp objects nearby. Thus, it could be best to leave as quickly as possible. I'll just think of it as being bitten by a dog or something. Either way, this is the end. I won't have any more to do with you, so you could even think of this as a settlement. I leave the stone chamber. I retreat before having my true colors revealed any further.
Stop. That isn't even an excuse. I'll change my question. Why did you stop? I thought I would be consumed at that rate.
That's what you wanted! But I'm ever so sorry. I slipped out of consciousness, so I don't remember.
What a disgusting way to avoid the issue. I was utterly foolish for asking.
The woman lets me pass. You're not in the mood to ever see me again. Now then, before her mind changes and I get punished, just to not run into her ever again, I depart. But come to think of it, just what were you trying to do? A simple question.
Nothing, really.
A quiet reply. I force my sad and heavy legs to move and go toward the stairs. This is the end of our final chance meeting. See ya. You felt pretty good.
Why, thank you. Now go and repent, beast.
With that, the guidepost upon the earth disappears. No more will I, the regular visitor, appear here again.
Okay!
So I must ask, did the scene fix you?
In ways I don't think I've processed yet.
I Jack go first.
I need to stop here so bad. I need to go make dinner. I have a very, very hungry lab tech waiting on me.
Yeah, don't worry.
I need to get my head anywhere else before I think about this again.
Yeah, that is 96.4%.
We're so close.
There is a non-zero chance that next time could be the final episode.
You'd argue, if nothing else, it probably cleaned her arteries for a decade. Uh-huh.
Wow.
Ridiculously amazing stream this week. Thank you. Thank you. No, and thank you guys for watching. It would not be the same without the audience. I know we're the stars of the show and all, but you guys are really important. Got a little dizzy.
Yeah?
I really love doing this stream with you. It's changed my life in ways I could never have predicted. And I'm genuinely having such a good, fun time with it. And the fact that this is still not over, after this one, that not only obviously the age scenes, but that we're moving on to Ahoyo.
So
you've seen like half of that's the Himuro eclipse. Aren't the eclipse scenes not counted?
I heard that the eclipse scenes were not counted in the percentage.
That's what I thought.
That being
Got my
said,
cardio in.
That being said, it seems that we have essentially a final encounter to like settle the last details of the final confrontation and the final confrontation left.
I
Yeah?
I don't think I have words. Sorry.
It's okay.
I feel like I just went through some stuff. Like, I need to go, like, step away and, like, stare blankly at the wall in the shower or something. Like, and for those of you who are concerned about me, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I am fine. Like, when I get sprinting, like, on the treadmill, because I have been working out recently, I hit, like, 180. So,
Wow.
like, I know my heart goes higher than that.
Okay, so it is like a running pace, but it isn't like the fastest that it has beat while you're actually actively exerting yourself.
Like, and also, like, I'm in contact with my doctor. We've talked about my heart and my blood pressure. Like, this is not like I'm just dealing with some undiagnosed issues to fuck around with.
Yeah.
You know what my max heartbeat should be? What does that mean?
That is like the most genuinely Tom
That is-
thing.
That is the most I know when you'll die sentence I've ever heard from somebody.
No, Avi's a healer. It's fine.
I know.
This was wonderful though, and
this was so good.
it is so much fun voicing Angra. Holy shit!
I love your Angra voice so goddamn much. I just went through a fucking roller coaster. Sounded like you had the time of your life. I'm gonna be thinking about this for a long time. We know you're gonna be okay. Please take it easy on yourself. I am very, very skilled and experienced with aftercare in emotionally and physically intense experiences.
We all know you're gonna die. It got posted on Twitter. What the fuck?
Oh, my decommission. They put my decommission date up, didn't they?
Oh,
Shame.
fuck.
I knew it was gonna happen sooner or later.
I better get used to saying Anise.
Yeah. Oh, she'll be fun, I'm sure.
I'm sure she will. I will miss you though.
Yeah, I'll miss you too.
Can I keep your head on the desk at least?
Yeah, of course. That sounds like a
nice.
great time.
You will be a wonderful lamp.
More than okay right now? I feel more than okay right now. That was like, genuinely, like all, that fixed me jokes aside, that was a really nice experience to have.
Alright,
I'm gonna
please
go
go
make
eat.
you done. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for watching. I'll be streaming Near Replicant tomorrow on Twitch if any of you care. I love you, Whack. I love you, chat. Bye-bye.
Jesus fucking Christ. That was fun, wasn't it, chat? Wasn't that a wonderful time spent together? Oh, fuck! Wait! No! Wait. I forgot to, wait. Is that stopped? Oh, it stopped. She did remove it. One moment. Heart rate, go off. I forgot. One moment. We didn't see it, but we had a final... I didn't get to show it to Anya, but we did get a final... thing here, didn't we? One moment. Once again, cautious because of a previous experience. If I go to special, wallpaper... Not this, not that, not that, not that. I assume it will be a Caren one. No. No. I may be blind and was thinking of the previous wallpaper unlock moment and I just mixed it there. For scenes outside of the main story, yeah. Okay, let me quit the game. That was incredible, though. Wow. Wow, chat. Wow. I really did have as much fun voicing that with Anya as I did voicing the Fate Route H scenes on my birthday last year. We haven't done the fortune telling. No, we haven't. I may... Okay, so my thought is we may do a final wrap-up stream of the main story next time on the 30th episode. And then we do a side episode with the Himuro Lob Detective adventures and the fortune telling stuff to check on the different, like, characters. And then we will be doing the H scenes on Picardo on the following weeks. And once we are done with that backlog, as I edit the fucking H scene streams into something YouTube available, we'll start Mahoyo. That's gonna be the plan going ahead. We are gonna experience every part of this, baby, and Listen. And then we will do Hanafuda? No, we won't. I'm sorry, we will not do Hanafuda. If there's plot with Hanafuda, I will look up the plot with Hanafuda. I cannot be fucked to learn Hanafuda. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I am not learning Hanafuda. I am not fucking learning Hanafuda, chat. Good question. Hanafuda has a Taiga Dojo lore. Oh, fuck. Oh. I also know that the original Fate Holo Ataraxia came with a side game, a silly side game. The one where they're like Pokemon trainers, essentially, size, and it's a tower defense, I think? And there's a giant Sakura, which may or may not be the origin of the idea for King Protea, and or just look up or see in the remaster, lol. Yeah, I'll have to see then. Capsule Serpent thing. Oh wait, is Capsule Serpent the one? Oh fuck, that's where baby Karen is, isn't it? Oh god. You wanna play some Triple Triad? Do not tempt me. That's why I cannot stream Final Fantasy XIV. If I started streaming Final Fantasy XIV, 90% of those streams could just be Triple Triad, and you could not stop me. Anyway, that's like fucking enough. I can't. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I need to go. That was so much. That was way too much. I need respite. Like Yakuza bowling. Yeah, baby. What the fuck is... That's not my music. Yeah, my VTuber music, not my music collection. God. Thank you all so much. Blah, 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 blah. Sunday, Lies of P DLC. Thursday, In Stars on Time. Friday, more of this. Love all of you. Thank you all so much for being here. And I may not have been the one with my heartbeat going into the 160s, but I need a break. See you all next time. Bye-bye.